Hi, I'm Representative Scott Allen. Happy November and my best Thanksgiving greetings to you and your family. You know, it was about this time last year that I lost my mother. She was 80 years old. They say that the coronavirus hadn't made it here yet, but I'm not so sure. Of course, during the spring, I lost 2 uncles as well. So I'd like to talk to you about the coronavirus. But before we get to the heart of the subject, let me remind you that the best defense against this virus is physical distance, okay? Don't let people get any closer than 6 feet to you, and don't invade their space. If you are going to be closer than 6 feet, for your safety and theirs, make your encounter brief. Some people say wear a mask. Yet there are conflicting reports about the efficacy of mask wearing and the potential adverse consequences. While I think it is a courtesy to wear a mask when encountering others you don't normally come in contact with, my concern about mask wearing is that it gives people a false sense of security. And then they tend to forget about rule number 1, keeping the distance of at least 6 feet. Oh, and you know the drill. Wash your hands for 20 seconds or longer and wash them frequently. So, we all know that Wisconsin is experiencing a rapid spread of COVID-19. The question is why? Many people know now that they have an understanding of the risks and are making choices. They understand that the virus is highly contagious. They understand that while the survival rate is very high, they also know that there are categories of people who face a significantly higher fatality risk. The vast majority of Wisconsinites are choosing not to put their lives on hold. When I lived in California years ago, people would often ask me, "Are you from Wisconsin?" Surprised by the question, I would answer, "Yes, how did you know?" "You're just so nice. Everyone I've met from Wisconsin is nice," they would respond. We are nice, and we like to socialize. It is our nature. Socializing is our culture. It's who we are. Over the summer, I've had conversations with people in their 70s and 80s and even 90s who have told me that they are fully aware of the risks, but they don't want to be lonely. They don't want to isolate themselves. One 90-year-old I spoke to this summer, she's been a long-time volunteer at the local hospital. For a while this spring, the hospital sent all the volunteers home as it prepared for the COVID virus. Well, this summer, on the first day they started allowing volunteers to come back, she was right back at it. She's a sharp lady. She knows the risk, and she made a choice. There's a certain wisdom that comes with age. At some point, we reconcile with the fact that we aren't going to live forever. Someday, sometime, for some cause, we are going to die. Many people, therefore, choose to live in the present, meaning they choose to enjoy life and cultivate a high quality of life with the time they have. Many people also reconcile their earthly death with a chosen faith about life after death. For them, that choice makes death less scary. Every day, the media reports to us the number of people infected with COVID-19 virus and the number of deaths associated with the virus. They also perpetuate a myth that there is a thing called a preventable death. We might be able to delay death, with healthy living and smart choices, some risk management and medical technologies. We might be able to extend our lives, but we cannot prevent death. I apologize if this is too grim for you, but I think it's important that we be honest. At every funeral I've attended, I've been reminded that it isn't about the quantity of years that a person lives. Rather, it is about the quality of life during those years. There's no reward for being the oldest person to die. The rewards we get in life are the smiles and hugs we have shared with one another. The scientists, they tell us that to slow the spread of the virus, we need to distance ourselves from one another. They tell us not to shake hands. They tell us to cover up our smiles. If we do these things, they say, the virus will go away. What even the scientists don't know is how long that will take. While we've had some encouraging news about possible vaccines recently, we still don't know definitively that they will work, or if the virus will mutate, or when exactly we'll have access to those vaccines. We all look forward to the day when, through vaccine or natural immunity or by act of God, that the virus disappears. In the meantime, the people who recognize that life could end any day from a heart attack or a car accident or cancer, and are choosing to live life and not stay at home and socially distance themselves, well, can we blame them? Is it right for the government to take their choice away?